some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sooners will boot it away to start the game. Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Using his legs, it's Beard. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. I want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. This is a designed run. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Got his man in the middle. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's McNabb. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Finds the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Williams will pass. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna run it. It's Beard. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. That pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football, I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's at the 50, the 30, at the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Sooners!
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on fourth down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, back the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Williams looking for a man. Floats it out in space. Oh, he's got some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Beard. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Flying down the left side. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown. Oklahoma. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Well, the defense is winning this game, and they are helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. You know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but you can't make mistakes against this unit, and it has absolutely killed this team early in this game.
Inside the 15, here comes the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Williams will pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gets the back moving. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. A run for the quarterback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The inside handoff. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Got his man on the outside. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now upcoming.
3:25. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires left. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Powers through the defender. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Pulls it in. It's Beard. Turning it on. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Hey, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
The Mustangs are on the move. Using his feet to buy time. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Mustangs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll go with a direct snap across the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. From the gun, running back gets to give. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Looking for a man, it's Sims. near the sticks. It's carry on. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
Got it in the middle. It's Beard. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Williams will pass. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man quickly. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, SMU.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Give to the running back. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Absolute shank. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Merritt. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the move. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Sooners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Dropping back, it's Sims. He lets one fly deep. Snatches it on the right. It's running. Touchdown, Sooners. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Inside his own 10. Let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him this time. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
He's got him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down, get the conversion, move the sticks.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Rides the back on the option to give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Grab near the marker. It's McNabb. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Williams looking for a man. Swings it out to his running back. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. He'll take it himself. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Fires to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He's got it, first down and more. Touchdown, SMU! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Merritt. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Off the play fake on first down. Hauls it in. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Now on the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Vance. Creates a little space. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Calls his own number. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Grab behind the line. It's Beard. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
So now it's 2nd and long. Williams will pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. With the catch, it's McNabb. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a 1st down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the 1st down.
And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Gonna look downfield again. Pulls it in. It's Williams. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
And that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it. And you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players. Like, you know this guy's a good player, and you let him run wide open down the field.
Extending the play. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got some room to run. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sims. Got his man out of the backfield. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Man, I think back in the day, this is a no-brainer. You're playing the football, believing in your defense, but analytics all the time now telling you to be aggressive. I'm interested to watch this play. Obviously, if you're aggressive, you might could run this clock out and end the football game and not have to put your defense back on the field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Beard. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
And that clock is ticking. That clock is ticking big time. I want to take shots down the field. I want to save my timeouts, and I want to try to get out of bounds here with the clock ticking down and us trailing by a score.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Fires to the tight end. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Punch it out of the air.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's McNabb. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Merritt. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's Sims. Under fire. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Off play action. Steps away to find some room. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He got it. He missed earlier, but connects when it mattered the most.
This team will be landing at Rift.
Pay attention, you might learn a thing or two.
Introducing your champion.
Optics here. Sniper. Laser sight here. Level 2.
Perfecto. 45 seconds, and we're right next to the ring.
Extra supplies here. Firepower is key. Backpack here. Level 2.
Rings in our neighborhood won't close for 30.
Let's get some air, Doc.
Rings close. Close to the team. Good luck.
Attention. Hero harvesters are online.
Rings moving and we don't seem to be in it.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Supply dropping. I could use more stuff. Who got first blood? I was sure it would be me.
Got my weapon in hand. Let's do this.
You kill leader? Only thing they're leading is my boot to their face.
Spotted. Taking fire. Hey, Doc. You follow them now, alright? Just give me taken.
Try to stop here.
Stay me down and keep the healing coming.
Enemy here.
Attention. Delivering.
Replicator on its way down.
Oh, I think I should watch that area.
Keen as.
Oh, thanks.
Enemy over there.
Aces, my ultimate's good to go.
Hostile over there.
Enemy here. Running.
Take your time. The ring is close, and there's a whole minute to play.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
In here, waste them.
Up the squad.
Enemy locations are on your map. Stick with me. I always find my map. I've got an opponent in sight.
Break daddy. No one hides from my will.
Hold this area. There's an enemy there.
In progress.
Good news. We're already in the next one. Target there. Hey, show that. Trophy tracker. Opponent found and
Put
tracked.
the wrecking ball out. Cover the breath.
Recharging my shield.
Cover the breath. Charging my shield, Guzzies.
Target out is getting for enemies. Enemy there. Game on, Raga. Enemy there. Fast.
Yeah.
Setting a track. Around that area. I'll keep you posted. There's a mark out there in the distance.
Beginning ring countdown. New kill leader appointed.
Let's cover this zone.
You kill leaders killed their way to the top. Respect. Easy daisy, I'm coming.
Replicator incoming. I'm looking at the... Never mind.
Rings next. 1060, plenty of time for mischief.
Opponent there. They're firing.
Goes fire.
Track in place. Hey, time to move that way.
Not far from the ring. Half a minute.
Hey, hold that point.
Optics here. Close range. Optics here. Mid range.
Count me in.
That enemy's being tracked. Setting a tracker. Un momento, per favore. I've got an enemy here.
Taking fire.
An opponent's shield.
Recharging my shield. Here, take off. He'll fix you up.
Opponent's found and tracked.
If you want a card, at least let me pull the trigger. got it.
Got a replicator coming down.
Yeah, now, heal it.
Follow them, alright?
Found an enemy out there. Keeping an eye on this area. I'll keep you posted.
Making contact.
Shield is cracked.
Enemy down.
You follow them, alright? I'm at max. Patching myself up with it. I'm upgraded and ready to jam.
All up here.
10 seconds before the ring moves. We're close.
Last one's
No
coming.
excuses if you get burned. Let's move there. Andiamo.
Ring closes and we ain't in it. If you want to die, then leave.
Sending a tracker.
Go near. Here's an egg.
Got my grenade.
Egg there. Let's smash 'em. Drill some sense into you.
Opponent's mount. Watch out. Someone in there. Enemy there. Attenzione. Enemy here. Enemy healing up over here. Enemy here.
Throw the wrecking ball out.
Watch that drill.
Reloading.
Another squad. Arm up.
Grenade bomb. Got 45 till she closes. Use it, Nick. Recharge the machine.
Watch out. Enemy here.
Yeah, let's smash 'em. Drill's tearing
Let's go
through.
this way.
Rings near it. One close to finish. Nick, another towards the tank and smash 'em. Enemy there. About time, eh? Here's a Nick. Recharge
This
the
way,
machine.
let's go.
Here, cap it.
10 seconds before the ring moves. We're close. Enemy there. Flat.
Drill's tearing through.
Reloading.
Just
Enemy there. Hey,
rings moving.
down. Here's a six. Charge the machine.
I'm with you. Come on. I need shields. Hostile. I'm recharging my shields. I need help.
I need a sugar.
We're near the ring, but only 30 seconds left to get inside.
Right here.
Thanks.
Killed an opponent.
One out, citizen.
You are the Apex champions.
Good news, I ranked up.
This team will be landing at Hydroponics.
Be ready. Today is not gonna be easy.
Uncomfortable with comfort.
Introducing your champion.
Spawn only when the gods will it.
Round one. Countdown.
Next ring's not close.
The ring is far. Closing in one. Andiamo, ragazzi.
Ring far? Quick, get begging. We've only got 45 to get there. First blood.
Found the shield
And if I
battery
had
here.
my way, it ain't gonna be so long.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Ring's moving, and we don't seem to be in it. Move!
Backpack here. Leather too. Extra supplies here. Firepower is key.
Ooh, got a care package floating.
Extra munitions for you in crates. Standard heavy mag here. Level 3. Standard stock here. Level 2. Got a rotten bloody egg over there.
Tracker. Shooting here. Hey, Haga, let's go there.
I'm opening fire. Reloading.
That was fun, but got to both.
Champions guarded. Enjoy Darwinism in action, mate. Open wide.
Enemy over
Here
there.
comes the drill.
Whoa, they're shooting at me. Recharging my shields.
Take dog. He'll fix you up. This way, let's go. Over there. Taken fire.
Feel it? I don't mind. Everything is carbide.
This way, let's go. Stay with me, dog, and keep the healing coming.
Being shot at. That is down. Down.
Recharging my shields. Replicator there. Stock out. Better safe than sorry. Replicator, dropping in.
Solar array. Introducing your champion.
Enemy landed on me.
Countdown.
You're on the ring. Check your stations.
Got an extended energy map right here. Level 3.
Dibs! Everyone's got favorites, and that's mine.
Extra supplies here. Firepower is key. 10 seconds.
Attention.
Just ahead.
Evo harvesters are online.
Mid-range. Makes your platform more versatile.
Let's move here. We're outside of the ring, and it's moving. Alice.
My weapons in hand. Ready to die.
There's an amp over here. Overflow healer. Deeps.
Let's go! I leveled up! Got an upgrade. Eto na.
Care package being delivered.
Care package on its way.
Got extra supplies here. A prepared soldier is a living soldier.
Attention. First blood.
Someone got first blood. And that someone was not me.
Got some extra munitions here.
Nemesis here.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader. Go on, watch out.
Got an extended energy mag here. Level 3. Got an enemy down.
This team will be landing at Anti-Gravity Engine.
But we can be now.
Relax, darling. I got this. Didn't go whenever you station ready for anything.
Introducing your champion.
You think I'm afraid of you? I blew off my own legs.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Dibs. Weapons enhanced. Counting them from 60 and the ring's close by.
Seconds until ring close, mga kapatid. The ring closes in 30. We should get moving. Don't want to get toasted.
Alternator here. Ring shrinks in 10 seconds. We're close.
Evo harvesters are now available. In progress.
We're outside of the ring and it's moving. Elise.
First blood.
Someone got first blood. And that someone was not me.
Package.
Extended light mag here. Level 2. Hear all about it on my podcast.
Heads up. We got an enemy.
We can cruise over here. Fire. Crack the bogey's shield. Taking fire. Crack the bogey's shield. Bandit down.
Enemy shield busted.
Charging on my shield. Charging on my shield.
Reloading.
Bogey in sight.
Look at the buster over here.
There's an enemy.
Three launching missiles. Charging on my shields.
Enemy killed.
A ways to go for the next ring. Enemy kill.
Replicator on the way. Let's go.
Hold up. Healing.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
Got one spotted. Enemy spotted. Down small.
bank down. That's okay. That's fine. Sometimes things slip.
This team will be landing at Cargo Dock.
Reminds me of home.
We're all here for our love of the game. I'm excited.
This is your champion.
I wish all of you could fight tomorrow too, but you'll be dead.
We're already inside the next ring. Good strategy.
I always... Laser sight here. Level 3.
Dibs. Everyone's got favorites, and that's mine.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Got extra supplies here, if you're into that sort of thing.
Extended light knife here. Level 2. Extended light knife here. Level 2. Don't worry about ring fry. We're in the next ring.
Hostiles here. Open. Here's an evac tower.
Oops, just kidding.
coming down. Helpful if you need gear or a top-up.
Level 1. Havoc here.
Drill cutting for eggs. Enemy there. Ace.
Opponent there. Huh. Not even at their position. Opponent there? They should not have given up their position.
He's shooting at me. Being attacked by another squad. Reloaded. Charging my shields, cuzzies. Being shot at.
Opening fire.
Aye, an enemy there.
Come on, go here.
That ramped up.
You have the hit.
I hope Rampart makes the upgrades. Got a new upgrade. Our rivals won't rival this.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
There's a new kill leader. That's a target on their back.
Another squad.
Got an enemy.
Taking a thermite grenade. Getting shot at.
Enemy back here. Level 2.
I'm recharging. Hunting.
Being shot at. Drills ringing through. Reloaded. Charging my shields, cuzzies. Being shot at.
Let's move there. Andiamo.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicator on its way.
Recharging my shields, cuzzies.
Got a supply bin here.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Energy ammo here. Energy ammo here. champion fell. Count it. Seconds until the ring closes. It's close though.
Hey, found some extra supplies. We'll be toasted by the ring if we don't move. Optics here. Mid-range. Close range. Care package on its way.
Half the squad's still alive. It's monarchy of the Salvonian way. Weapons fully in. Nothing stopping Salvo's middle finger now.
Let's scout this area. We should secure this area.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Replicator on its way.
Open wide. Here comes the drill.
Ring close in 1 minute.
Opening fire. Reloading.
"45 seconds until ring close, mga kapat. Opponent there.
Got an enemy there.
Rethinking our strategy. How about moving there?
Open wide. Here comes the drill. Rings in our neighborhood and won't close for 30.
Seeing a fire exit. They need to move someone there.
To the next.
Time to move. This
Get
way.
on the trident.
The ring is near. Ring closes in 10. Elise.
Buckle up, cuzzies. We're going for a home.
Shield. Don't worry about me. Toasted by the ring. Setting up in that tower.
Clear the bloody way. Jump it out of the trident.
I do love a good hot mess. Unfortunately, yours is the bad kind. Yikes.